In today's news, Malone appointed governance reform delivery manager. WALWYN speaks up on behalf of small businesses. New appointments to National Parks Trust Board. BVI to be represented at pageant in Guyana. Global temperatures smash records again. SKELTON opts out of upcoming VISBA election. Our viewers, these and more stories when 284 News return.
He hit me. Will CG cover this?
Don't worry. Remember when I was in that competitive arm wrestling circuit? Three-time champion, baby. I did feel bad crushing all those arms and dreams. So I took them all out for ice cream. And then we got crushed. Anyway, CG handled my claims fast.
That explains the arm.
The best cover for the best value. CG Insurance. Good like that.
Yo, everything good there?
Aye. This thing got me one way that day.
What you mean?
Ever since I hook up with this thing, I can't eat, I can't sleep. This is the first thing I touch it when I reach home.
What you really? Hey, this ain't like you, you know?
Dad, this thing got me staying home. Keeping out of trouble me.
Wow. What your name is?
Shit. I talking about my CCT life.
Don't worry about missing your favorite series, sports, news, and local programming. Come to CCT today and sign up for CCT Live to access over 80 channels. CCT Live. Bring it home.
1 month free trial turn into 5. 5 months turn into, well, you know, I watching ball. I've been watching football. Dad, Nickelodeon, Paw Patrol. I am hooked. Hooked, I tell you.
Welcome viewers to the April 11th, 2024 edition of 284 News. I am Kamal Haynes, bringing you the latest out of the British Virgin Islands. Leading today's news, the Virgin Islands Cabinet has approved the appointment of Mr. Kedrick Malone to serve as a ministerial advisor in the role of Governance Reform Delivery Manager and Chief Advisor to the Premier. In this position, Mr. Malone will also hold the title of Director of Strategy and Effectiveness for a 3-year term spanning March 15, 2024 to March 14, 2027. The Cabinet's decision comes as the government continued on a governance reform agenda prompted by the Commission of Inquiry recommendations. As Governance Reform Delivery Manager, Mr. Malone is expected to play a key role in the rippling of the implementations of the reform initiatives across the public sector. Serving as Chief Advisor to Premier Dr. the Honorable Natalia Wheatley, he will provide strategic counsel and oversight to drive effectiveness within the Premier's ministerial portfolio. The terms approve on annual compensation package of $120,000 for Mr. Malone over a 3-year contractual period. Moving on, viewers, Honorable Myron WALWYN, 6th District Representative at the continuation of the House of Assembly sitting on Tuesday, spoke adamantly about the need for something to be done to revamp the BVI economy. WALWYN at the time was speaking to the growing need to inject support in order to help businesses.
But, Madam Speaker, I have to express first and foremost my concern surrounding the economy, the country. And my comments are not intended to make anybody feel bad or to be critical or just speaking for speaking's sake. It is to bring awareness and a greater understanding to those of us who are decision makers about the difficulties being faced by ordinary citizens in this country.
Additionally, WALWYN urged the government to move around and interact with members of the community to better understand their needs and struggles. He said frustrations are mounting among small businesses.
And Madam Speaker, I want to encourage the members of the government to move around a bit more in the communities. I heard, of course, about what the at-large member, the Deputy Premier is doing on the sister islands. But I want to see, Madam Speaker, and this is for even all the at-large members, those who are on my side over here with me too. We have to get out into the communities to see what is going on in the communities. I ran at large, so I know it's a lot of work. But it is the way that you feel what is happening in the territory and the difficulties that people are having, especially when you hold a ministerial position. I don't think enough of that is happening. So you're not feeling the pulse of the country. You're not understanding the difficulties that people are facing, so that when you get back to cabinet or you get to wherever you get to in your offices, that you can make decisions to make life better for people. People in this country are having a very, very difficult time, Madam Speaker.
Honorable WALWYN then addressed the need to increase the minimum wage, but highlighted the impact it will have on small businesses.
Businesses are having a tough time. I've stood so many times in this House of Assembly to mention that many of the businesses, particularly the smaller businesses, are literally on life support. We spoke, and I was not the only one, other members spoke about the need to get the National Business Bureau going and get it properly funded so that we can assist businesses. I know for sure, of course, that you're doing your best, Deputy Premier, because we campaigned on this thing together. Me and you walk up and down the place and we talked about a number of things. You left the corner, but it's still in your heart that you know what needs to happen. I know you could not have been pleased to see the money that was placed in the budget for the Business Bureau. You could not be pleased. You couldn't tell me, but I know you could not be pleased. You have $125,000 or some menial sum to do what? The administrative work that's attached to it will take up half of that money, and you won't get to anybody to assist them. And the reason why it is so important at this particular time as well to stabilize the businesses is because now you're coming with a minimum wage. The minimum wage needs to increase. It needs to increase. We know that. But how are you going to increase that on the businesses that are struggling at this time without stabilizing them?
Well, up next, viewers, more news affecting the BVI.
At Higher BVI, we're not just about business. We're about empowering lives, and that is because we aspire to inspire. By choosing us, you're supporting a company that believes in equal opportunities, diversity, and community growth. Our mission goes beyond profit. It's about providing HR solutions, fostering talent, and leaving a positive impact. Join us in building a better future, a better BVI. Choose Higher BVI, where your support isn't just a transaction, it's a transformation. Together, we're changing lives in these beautiful Virgin Islands.
Start the year off with more speed, more downloading, more savings, and more fire. CCT Fire Fiber Internet gives you the speed you need to keep the whole family connected. Packages starting at $119 with speeds from 300 megabytes per second, super fast, unlimited downloads, even more reliable connectivity, plus free live streaming TV for the family to enjoy. Sign up for the absolute best fiber internet service in the BVI, CCT Fire, and pay no installation fee. Plus, get CCT Live TV for free. You deserve more. Get more with CCT. Life Unlimited. Welcome back, viewers. The government of the Virgin Islands has announced a series of new appointments and reappointments to the Board of Directors of the National Parks Trust of the Virgin Islands. In accordance with the National Parks Act 2006, the following appointments have been made. Clyde Letsom has been appointed as a member and chairman of the board for a 2-year term from March 15, 2024 to March 14, 2026. Alicia Ham has been reappointed as a member and secretary representing the business community for a 2-year term from March 15, 2024 to March 14, 2026. Liana Jarecki has been reappointed as a science technical member for a 2-year term from March 15, 2024 to March 14, 2026. But the following individuals have been appointed for 3-year terms from March 15, 2024 to March 14, 2027. Odaro Roan Jr., representative of Anegada; Justine Colwood, representative of Jos Van Dyke; Shanique Creaky, representative of Virgin Gorda; Isha Hodge, science technical member; Laura Lee Mercer Williams, science technical member; and Fiola Wilson Creaky, business community representative. Dawn Correa Leonard, representing Tortola and the business community, has been appointed for a 2-year term from March 15, 2024 to March 14, 2026. In terms of remuneration, the chairman will receive $800 per month, while non-government members will receive $500 per month. The National Parks Trust oversees the territory's national parks, protected areas, and environmental programs. These new appointments are expected to help guide the Trust's operations and priorities over the coming years. Miss Kimberly Herbert will be representing the BVI at the upcoming Miss International Elegant Mothers pageant being held in Guyana on April 27th. Herbert provided some background on the pageant and how she came to participate.
It is very important to still have that option available even though you become a mother. I have always wanted to run for the most prestigious title in the BVI, which is Miss BVI. And I actually was supposed to run the year of COVID. And I didn't get the chance because everything was canceled. So the year after that, I did have my first child. And it was almost like, I'm not in the game anymore. I have to put up my hat. But then I saw this pageant and I was like, okay, this is good. This gives mothers another chance to get out there and do something that they love.
Additionally, she spoke about her platform.
This pageant is for mothers, and we all have platforms to bring awareness to something. So I chose my platform to be the benefits of breastfeeding because I feel that this is dying. It's dying in the BVI, and it is very important. I am on board with the BVI HSA to help them revamp the breastfeeding program. So that's
Wonderful.
One of my missions through this pageant's platform.
Herbert also spoke about her Diaper Drive initiative, to which persons are welcome to support.
So my Diaper Drive initiative was something that I started because there is a huge need in the BVI for assistance with children. And I know that it's not easy to get. And as a mother myself, I know how expensive diapers are. So it's something I put together when I had some extra diapers and I decided to give them away. And there were so many people who reached out for those diapers, and I was like, I wish I had more to give. Mm-hmm. So I started the initiative by collecting funds and going out and purchasing cases of them and then dividing them to mothers in need in the community. I'm still open to having sponsors to continue doing that.
For persons seeking to support Miss Kimberly Herbert, they are encouraged to visit the Miss International Elegant Mothers Pageant Facebook page in order to do so.
Okay, so for the night of the pageant, we're going to have introduction. There's church wear, there's African wear, there is talent and evening wear.
Okay.
So with that, we had to do a promotional video to represent ourselves and our country. So the public can find that on Facebook. It's on the page of the pageant, Miss International Elegant Mothers Pageant. So you can go on there and you can see all the videos from all the delegates and you can vote by liking the original video, and those with the most likes will receive that award for Best Promotional Video, and we will also gain 10 extra points for the night of the show.
Viewers, March 2024 was the warmest March ever recorded globally, scientists reported Tuesday. WALWYN has the details.
The unrelenting charge of global warming reached another distressing milestone in March 2024, which became the 10th month in a row to set a new record as the warmest respective month on record globally. Data from the European Union's Climate Change Service, C3S, showed the average global surface temperature for March 2024 was 14.14 degrees Celsius or 57.45 degrees Fahrenheit. This was a staggering 0.73 degrees Celsius or 1.31 degrees Fahrenheit above the 1991 to 2020 average for March and the 0.10 and 0.10 degrees Celsius or 0.18 degrees Fahrenheit higher than the previous warmest March on record in 2016. The run of the record-smashing month stretches back to June 2023. Moreover, the average global temperature over the last 12 months from April 2023 to March 2024 is now the highest on record at 0.7 degrees Celsius or 1.26 degrees Fahrenheit above the 1991 to 2020 average. Compared to pre-industrial levels from 1850 to 1900, temperatures were a blazing 1.58 degrees Celsius or 2.84 degrees Fahrenheit higher. Temperature extremes were seen across the globe. Europe experienced its second warmest March on record at 2.1 degrees Celsius or 3.82 degrees Fahrenheit above average, just narrowly trailing March 2014. Eastern North America, Greenland, Russia, Central America, parts of South America, Africa, Southern Australia, and Antarctica all saw temperatures far exceeding normal levels. Oceans also continued to see record warmth, with the global sea surface temperature averaging 21.07 degrees Celsius or 69.93 degrees Fahrenheit from 60 degrees north to 60 degrees south of latitude, the highest monthly reading on record and surpassing previous high-set records just 1 month earlier in February 2024. The data paints an undeniable and troubling picture of climate change fueled by human-caused emissions of greenhouse gases like carbon dioxide and methane from the burning of fossil fuels. With the El Niño weather pattern continuing to lose strength in the equatorial Pacific, the records may be driven primarily by the relentless buildup of atmospheric greenhouse gases. Scientists have warned that limiting future warming to only 1.5 degrees Celsius or 2.7 degrees Fahrenheit above pre-industrial levels is critical to avoiding the worst consequences of climate change. But the latest data suggests that the planet may blow past that benchmark in the next year or two without aggressive and immediate action to curb emissions. Jacko Wooding, to It for News.
Well, up next, viewers, return to the world of sports.
Father Jesus, that line you long like church service.
Alright, do enjoy the rest of it. Next customer line, please. Wait, hold on a second.
Yes, Sonny boy, come, yes, son.
Good morning.
Good morning, Sonny boy. What are they? You must have cut fun topic.
It's okay, I'll take care of it.
What? No man, forget that.
How may I assist you? You want top of power?
You want top of power?
Join the prepaid party with CCT and enjoy more affordable data plans, more top-up promotions, more savings with hero bundles, and more value for your money each and every Tuesday with Top Up Turn Up Tuesday. Visit a CCT store today or anywhere CCT Top Up is sold and top up your phone.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You want top up or what? Angie, how can I get my claims paid quick? Rent's due next week.
CG processes 99% of claims within 5 days. Remember when I was hang gliding with those goats? I caught a gust of wind and flew right into a moving car. Every appendage was in the cast, and they paid fast and fairly. That's what I get for trusting a man with a mustache and an eye patch. Now I gotta go. I'm meeting the guy who bedazzled my toes.
99% of claims are processed within 5 days. CG Insurance. Good like that.
Welcome back, viewers, and thank you so much for sticking with us. A president of the Virgin Islands Softball Baseball Association, Ronnie Skelton, has declared that he will not be contesting in the association's upcoming general election in October. The Skelton made the announcement during the opening ceremony for the 2024 Raymond Mahasa Mercer and Kathleen Foy National Fast Pitch League last Saturday. Expressing his rationale to depart from executive duty, Skelton articulated a vision of rejuvenation for the association, emphasizing the need for fresh perspective and innovative ideas to propel the sport to greater heights. His decision reflects a commitment to ensuring that the leadership positions up for grabs in the forthcoming election are filled by individuals with energy and vision to steer softball and baseball in the Virgin Islands towards a brighter future.
My team behind me, all the time you get to see a president or a premier, I know he can speak to that, and you always see the head person out in front. You might see me doing interviews. Nothing is possible without a team. You have, I mean, I can call out because I don't forget all of them, but I want to be clear. It's because of the work that's happening behind me. I want to commend people like TC Fred. We only have a couple of months left of this administration. TC has jumped in and agreed to help, and he's now a member of the body. Lencia, our statistician, somebody help me. Roxanne. We need more of that. People, we can't just come to the field and play. There's the other part of it. There's umpiring, there's coaching these young ones. There's coming on the association and dealing with the, man, we got some meetings to go till 10 o'clock in the night, and sometimes nothing ain't get accomplished, but we're still pushing forward. We need you guys. You guys are the next level. I still think I'm young, but I'm too old. Our association should be made up of much younger people who will take our sport forward. So with that being said, come October, that's it for me. I will not be contesting anything, and I hope to see more young faces. I got about 10 more years left to play. I want to play with no responsibilities.
One of Skelton's parting initiatives includes the commencement of the process to establish an official Hall of Fame dedicated to immortalizing the contributions of players and officials in local softball and baseball.
And the other part that I wanted to do was to at least start the process of us having our own Hall of Fame. Yeah, we recognize greatness of people like our two honorees who are here today, but we need to get that in concrete. We need a book where we can start to track stats and determine who played on that excellent level, who administrated our league on that level, who umpired and gave of their time on that level to create our own Hall of Fame. I really think that outfield would be a great place to start to put little name tags, and this will be our wall of fame, where people like Raymond Mercer and Kathleen Foy and all of those that we know can be recognized.
A premier Dr. the Honorable Natalia Wheatley, who was among the dignitaries present, lauded Skelton and the association for their unwavering commitment to the development of softball and baseball in the territory.
Brother Roddy Skelton, as long as I've been in government, he's been, in a leadership position. And let me just say he's done an excellent job. Coming after the hurricanes and everything else. Excellent job of elevating softball. And it continues to ascend. I don't want to congratulate him. And I also want to recognize the vision of having those young people. Those young people that we saw here today, they're going to be entertaining us for years to come. They're going to be representing the Virgin Islands abroad. They're going to be going to college and getting scholarships and winning championships. And those young people are the future. And I salute the vision of making sure that you have them fully engaged and involved. That's the type of investment that's going to make, just like Donald Trump says, going to make the BVI great again.
As the Virgin Islands Softball Baseball Association prepares for its upcoming general election, the stage is set for a new era of leadership characterized by innovation, inclusivity, and a steadfast commitment to advancing the sport. Well, the National League witnessed a goal bonanza over the weekend with a total of 42 goals scored across various matches. Leading the charge in the goal fest was Virgin Gorda United, marking their second return to their action after a 2-month hiatus with a commanding 6-0 victory over Positive FC. The match played in front of their home crowd at the Virgin Gorda Recreation Ground showcased Virgin Gorda United's dominance as they secured their 7th consecutive win of the season. Marvin Brown set the tone early, opening the scoring in just the second minute, eventually securing a brace. The goals continued to flow at regular intervals, with Jadon Kwashi scoring 4 goals, Adrian Padilla netting 5, and Bernard Cumberbatch completing a hat-trick. Ikaija Williams also found the net, while Positive's woes were compounded by 2 red cards and an own goal. Manager Jermaine Abrams expressed satisfaction with his team's performance, emphasizing their ability to maintain possession, control the game, and adapt to in-game adjustments despite facing a determined opponent. Meanwhile, Williams FC asserted their dominance with a resounding 14-0 victory against Old Madrid FC, bringing their season goal tally to 69, just 1 ahead of Virgin Gorda United. Phil Nelson, a Williams player, highlighted the team's comfortable victory and expressed optimism about their upcoming matches, aiming to build momentum for the remainder of the season. In individual performances, Hugo Costa Liziario 4-goal haul propelled him to the top of the goals scored table, joining Bishon Edwards with 20 goals each. While Lionheart's 10-0 win over Panthers FC, with Edwards contributing 5 goals, further solidified their position in contention for the post-season cup competition. Elsewhere, league leaders Islanders FC secured a 9th consecutive win with a 2-0 win over One Love FC, with both Antonio Rodney and Roger Noel finding the net. Coach Fitzroy Daly praised his team's cohesive performance, highlighting their tactical advancement and adjustments and dominance in possession. Well, in a groundbreaking move, World Athletics has become the first international sports federation to introduce prize money for Olympic medal winners, beginning with the upcoming Paris 2024 Games this summer. The historic decision by Athletics Global Governing Body will see gold medalists in each of the 48 athletics events at Paris 2024 awarded $50,000 from a $2.4 million prize pool funded by the International Olympic Committee's revenue share allocation to World Athletics. Well, this unprecedented initiative underscores World Athletics' commitment to empowering and financially rewarding Olympic athletes who achieve sporting excellence on the world's biggest stage. It continues a journey started in 2015 where World Athletics began directly reinvesting all IOC Olympic revenue back into the sport. A World Athletics President Sebastian Coe said, and I quote, "The introduction of prize money for Olympic gold medalists is a pivotal moment for world athletics and the sport as a whole. This is the continuation of a journey we started back in 2015. We are now in a position to also fund gold medal performances for athletes in Paris," end quote. While Coe acknowledged that it is impossible to put a marketable value on winning an Olympic medal, he stressed the importance of financially recognizing the immense commitment and dedication required to become an Olympic champion. In addition to the $50,000 prize for individual gold medalists in Paris, relay teams will receive the same $50,000 amount to be split among the athletes. All prize money is contingent on athletes undergoing standard anti-doping protocols. While looking ahead, World Athletics has also committed to extending tiered prize money payouts to silver and bronze medalists at the 2028 Los Angeles Olympics, with further details on that structure to be announced closer to the event. Already, the BVI's Kyron McMaster has qualified and is seeking to further secure his place on the global stage in the discipline of hurdles. Other track and field athletes representing the BVI have also focused their efforts on the upcoming Paris Olympics, and it is anticipated that more will qualify ahead of the commencement of the grand event. Viewers, that's it for today's news roundup. Before you follow us for daily updates at 284media.com, like us on Facebook at 284media, and 284BVI on Instagram and X, formerly Twitter. I'm Kamal Haynes, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Have a safe and enjoyable evening. Bye-bye.